So I got my cylinder from my 2007 KX250 back from Power Seal USA. It's down in Pennsylvania. They welded it and replated it, and this video is going to be about reassembling the power valve. One thing I have to recommend is when you get it back, there's going to be some dirtiness and some buildup in these mounting holes all over for your power valve. So one thing is you can always just tap these holes again to make sure the bolts go in nice and don't strip. And then you can also just use some two-stroke oil on everything that you put back in, just so everything goes smoothly. The first thing to do is to put in your main exhaust valve, and what you want on this head part is you want this chamfer side, they call it, to be facing down. So you make sure it's pointed down towards the bottom of your cylinder. And then you can just slide it right on in. The next thing you can do is put in your retaining plate. It's going to go in looking like this. If these bolts don't go in nicely, don't fight it. Your bolt holes are probably just dirty. You want to make sure you tap them and clean them out.
Wow!
After that, you want to place your sub-exhaust valves into these two holes here, and you want to make sure these arrows on the valves are pointing opposite toward each other. So you can just drop them right in. And you can make sure they line up straight for your levers in a second. The manual talks about these sub levers having different coloring, yellow somewhere here on the rivets to make sure which one's which, but I can't tell. So I just, for both of them, make sure the wider part of their hook is up, and then make sure their mounting holes are to the inside, and then that's how I know where to align them, whether left or right. And then from there, I just take the main lever and just build from the left to the right while inserting it. Just build the rest of the power valve. When your lever gets inserted, it's going to go right onto that little rod on the sub lever. So you just want to make sure you get that on there because it lifts it up within the power valve. When you put the main rod in, make sure that this valley right here, or this divot, whatever you want to call it, goes on the right side so that the pin can drop in and catch right there and hold that rod inside. Get the next collar on. Get your last lever on there, fat side of the channel up. If I can line this up, which I did. Once you've got your main lever built with all the parts of your exhaust valve, you can go ahead and bolt it up in these three holes. And then you want to put that stopper pin over here on the right side of the lever, and then bolt it up as well so it doesn't come out. Last thing to do is to put in your springs on your sub valves here. Put the covers on. And go ahead and bolt those up. Hopefully this video helped you build your KX250 Power Valve. The last few things to do are to put your cover back on, make sure your seals around your main rod, and reconnect your governor shaft, alright? Thanks for watching.